people next door have moved out now, loaded up all their shit and drove away. Said they'd be back before the month's out to clean up and collect their deposit pay. They were nice kids, grad students, a couple, and their dog who came by for a stick. And I'll miss them all except the turds in my yard, which I had to clean up every week. But there, at the end of the driveway, there's a pile covered up with a tarp. There's a barbecue there, and a broken lawn chair, and something that's metal and sharp. But the thing that the wind has uncovered by blowing on the tarp just right is rainbow-colored in a bird shape. And I'm certain now that's a kite. So I sit and stare out of my window as the breeze does what it loves to do, and it flaps in the wind by some firewood pinned, uncovered by the tarp so blue. And I wonder, should I go over and cover it again so it just don't go blow away? But perhaps that would just be presuming that the kite scene wanted to stay. And quite soon my consideration altered from old neighbors losing their kite to whether the kite was escaping with tall dreams of its wild ride tonight. I'm sure everyone can imagine always being held by a tie to some place or someone who's quite comfortable but keeping you from flying high. So now I sit down at the window, begging the wind to blow hard and release the dreams of a fading old kite about to break free and fly far. Perhaps quite soon it will break loose now and dive madly into the sky and rise onto heights on its long final flight till it's all just a speck in my eye. Oh, to rise far above this hard ground where the clouds are just lakes in wild blue and cities are dots on the landscape and look whimsically on me and you. I guess it would pass over Kansas. The Mississippi would be a green line. Eventually over the ocean, knowing its escape had gone fine. It might look down on men's meager messes. It might lift right on out into space. See the curve of the planet with a grin as you scan it, then rise to the stars without trace. So maybe I should wrap the tarp tighter so they don't get blown down the street, or allow it to rise way up in the skies and never again come deep.